injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Stafford from the gun. He has all day back there. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 46-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season for a kicker. And it's nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Danny Gray to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
That's good for a Bears. First down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds his running back as his Bashal Tutu. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of his running back, Tutu. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
3 yards. And the Bears.
Tutu gets it from the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, it's Mahomes. It's his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Moving the offense up to the line. First and 10.
14 more yards. That's another Bears.
Inside give here for Tutu. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Vikings first down. and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. And the Vikings first down.
Play action now for Stafford. Catch made. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Swift on second down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A draw now. This is Swift. This is ahead for about 5. Travis Hunter making that play.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Now Stafford to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down. Here's Swift. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Stafford now. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Stafford now on third down. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings go up 10-zip here in the first.
Bears nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Smith on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Second down, give to 2. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Third and 4 coming up now.
8-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And here in the first, already up to a 10-0 advantage. Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Stafford now off the play fake. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
It's a gain of 13, but it's third down.
Third and long for him here. The right side, Noel has it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Minnesota.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throwing is Stafford on third. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Waddle makes the catch. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Swift will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings hold a 16-point lead in the first. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bears about set for their next possession. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Taking on first and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 17-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They start out 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's dropped underneath, Tootin. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
And off to Tootin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, yes, down the line.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
To the air, Mahomes. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards. And the Bears.
First down throw, Mahomes. Here's a screen for Tootin. Shoves one away. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Bears.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, and quick there. They bring him to the turn. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. And it's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Here's Mahomes now. Dumps it off to his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
One in behind center with Swift. Fights his way through a tackle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Knocked down by Caleb Ransall. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They give to Harris from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Stafford now against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford from the gun. 3rd down. He's got it at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And the Vikings, first down.
Swift. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And they get to him again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
29-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Gray now on the return. The Bears have running back Bashal Tutin headed out with the rest of the offense. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. On the give, it's Tutin. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and forced a 4th down.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line.
The Vikings take over.
The Vikings are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Stafford from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Third and long now for Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Vikings.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Vikings hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Makes the catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now Stafford to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He's got Gesicki complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Stafford again. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Swift. Gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bears 7.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Vikings are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Don't mind it all. You got that defense right now.
Cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all them upper cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You go and approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With the mic. Yeah, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stead. You keep off, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Big baller. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Texas got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again.
bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Peace to baby Vice Q-Tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. You the noble, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flipmode is the squidard. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which stole my flow? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you get your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to make the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
I've been dealing, shaded skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God up beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma. What's your energy harness? If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Yeah.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them out is one of the game's all-time leading passers, the top pick back in 2009. Still going strong, it's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. We're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Leo Chenal there on the coverage.
Air it out on third. Hits him on the in route. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So fourth down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by the dual-threat quarterback out of Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe.
I think we're all excited to see just how early they cut him loose and let him start taking off with it as a runner. He's a quarterback for the modern NFL game, and part of why they're confident in him starting week 1 as a rookie is that added dimension he brings to their offense.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3-and-out.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Shotgun now for Milroe. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Down. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now they face second down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Able to find Renfro here. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Vikings, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Bears have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Milroe with it on first. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Milroe from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Milroe taking a chance to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hand.
A lot of of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Looks away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings now set to take the field. And things have gone from bad to worse in their 2 drives. Hopefully the third time's the charm for them. They find some success. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
It's 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Milroe. He's going to tuck it and run.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pistol now for Milroe. That's complete to Bowers outright. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground. In from the pistol, it's Tootin. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
If you're a quarterback and you can't even reach 2 Mississippis on your internal clock before that blitzing linebacker gets home, you are in big trouble with a capital T. And it also shows you how perfectly that linebacker timed that blitz and got home in a hurry.
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to it. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Going to run again with Swift. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. 3rd and plus 2 to go.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that 10.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Burrow throwing on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Jalen Phillips.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, if nothing else, he's got the first INT of his career out of the way. It's kind of like when you get that new car, you know you're going to get some scratches on it. But that first one, yeah, you always remember it.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Waddle now in motion right. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in. Little run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
To throw, Stafford. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at 1st down here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Rose caught. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey.
You ain't never been a skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of at the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollin' at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I may on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
What's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I only come up.
Hit Catcade on the Sundays. Say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap. I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get one of them sneak. We throwing up 4s and 1s and 3s and talking about
West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pulled up the boiler, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. All on National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles. Gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone. Cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, bring it, bring it now. This will reach out, so let it take you. Ugly.
you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, willing, it's in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, willing, it's in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Run it down, the sun is up. So run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last so long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we met from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop me, just beating the neighborhood bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't to do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to us, shut it down. Working for it, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of us. Yeah, on everything that I love.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Alongside Charles. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season. And we're underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Throwing is Williams. Pass complete to Addison. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Williams. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's going to try and do this himself. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Bears' 45-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Here's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite work it in. And now it's 4th down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So here are the Bears banked up to start their initial drive. And leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Alabama.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield.
22-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down. And
they're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Bears.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 8 yards.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Look at this Baltimore defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another fair.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They'll look to throw now on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
3rd and 12. He'll drop to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Wow, and that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. The tight end in motion right. They'll go play action here with Williams. He gets it to Addison. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Maxwell Hairston on the coverage.
To throw, it's Williams. Addison hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Williams going to look to throw again. That's taken in. Dontavian Wicks.
Complete to Dontavian Wicks. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd down.
To throw, Williams. A short throw there, pulled in by all.
And 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
He'll keep it himself.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So it was 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it? We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears have taken the lead.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is now 10-3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, The open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. In motion goes the tight end. Off the play fake, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And that'll be good for Baltimore first. Play action. Now Williams. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Walter Nolan in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's caught. Emeka Egbuka. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Leo Chanel able to record his 5th sack of the season. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Deep to return is Darius Davis. Pulled in at the 24. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all. And if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff. And it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
On play action, here's Williams. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
33-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that. But let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up the touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Of course, remember they beat the Saints a week ago, so some good momentum rolling right now. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Worth in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Man, and he hits him in stride.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Bears.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Bears.
They go play action here on 1st down. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears 1st down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. We'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
And it brings up 3rd
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Brock Bowers, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears add 6 to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Looking to throw is Williams. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 43.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Back to throw. Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 16 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Chicago offense set to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right?
Yeah.
That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful
careful to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
David Njoku, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
And he bangs it through, makes it a 17-13 ball game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd and 1. Pass complete there to Nacua.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's good for a Bears first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
49-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And this is Najee Harris. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes. The Vikings up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Hollywood Brown. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. This one's gone to the half, all even at 10 apiece. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's the rookie, Cam Ward. Drops back, doesn't like what he sees, decides to tuck it and run, and he can do this, and he does it. This one all tied, 10-10 at halftime. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Well, they're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
And that flag accepted.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hit 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hit 0. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage. You got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hit 0. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage. You got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.